because I forgot to add myself to the stage. There we go. Well, thank you for stopping by, Lulu. Yeah, I only get off at 4 o'clock, so I don't know why I set it for 4 o'clock, but that's okay. Uh, I got home about 4:25, and I was taking a break with my phone. I hadn't even unpacked on my lunch or my crocheting for that matter. Uh, so yeah, I'm here now. Gonna do a quick text message, excuse me. Okay, there we go. All right, so uh, I uh, I had to change the plans for last night. Obviously, that's why I left messages, posted messages for you all. But that's all I can say about that. So, uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. No, that's not for you. I got somebody who wants to play with my yarn. No, no. Oh, I can't get your yarn toy. That's right. It's underneath the. Oh, my bag just broke. I'll just throw that away later. I needed some more yarn because one of my yarns is about to run out. So I picked this one. What's this one called? After Dinner Laughs. That's the name of this yarn. After Dinner Laughs. It's got a little bit of beige, yellow, and green in it with a whitey cream like color, um, and that's full of speckles, little dots of the rest of the colors in just that section. So it'll be interesting. So I've got that picked out. So when I run out, hi! Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Sue. And Cindy had to take off. She said she couldn't stay, but that's okay. New comments? Come on. There we go. Now I'm at the bottom. I had to convince Venus not to play with my yarn. She's got a yarn ball that I cannot get because it went all the way back against the wall underneath my TV cabinet. So I got to figure out how I can get that out of there. I'll figure it out. I just haven't done it yet. I just haven't solved the problem. Here. There, that's better. I'm like, I'm not going to lean forward in my chair to be in the right spot for the camera. So fix the camera angle. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did I just run over my yarn? Probably. Come on. All right, that's that part, but no, no. Where's my yarn? Oh goodness. It's all tangled between my feet. Okay. Now that should work better, I hope. It's a pathetic 2070. Oh, okay. Excuse me. I don't know what mine is in the terms of 2020 versus 2070. I just know that if I were not to able to have glasses, I might as well be considered blind because I'm going to trip on everything. Because it's like right in there is my new place of vision with my bifocals. They used to be up here. Okay, everything else was fuzzy except for right here. And now, of course, this is my eyes have aged, with the bifocals, without the bifocals. Yeah, well, it's a little closer. So without my glasses at all, that's where I'd be able to read a book. It used to be really close to my nose, but that can't be the teeny tiny print. With my bifocals, it goes out just a little bit further, but I don't know what the numbers would be on that. I've never really worried about that side of things. But yeah, I'm sorry, Sue. It's not a good thing to feel that yeah, to feel that you're out there in a place where not too many other people might be. Uh-oh. She's back. Okay, could you please leave the chair alone and the yarn alone and let me do this? Hmm? 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 No, she says, nuh-uh. I'm gonna I'm gonna crawl over here and sit underneath the chair and watch your yarn go by, Mom. All right, Vivi, whatever. You can't get glasses? Okay, that explains a little bit more. Okay. It was fine most of the afternoon. Now I'm sitting still and my eyes are getting droopy and I can't stop yawning. Ho hum. So, well, let's see. I darn it, excuse me. I had to postpone from last night and I cannot tell the reasons. It's just my plans got adjusted. So that's why it's funny when people say they're blind when they're not. Yeah, I can understand that. Darn it. I cleaned these things the other day. Hmm. Okay, so now I want to connect to this spot right here. And I have to go back to this one, right? Yes. I have to go back to this one. And 1, 2, buckle my shoe, turn it around. Go back this direction. I'll pull that a little bit tighter. There we go. Whoops. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come back here. There we go. I'm thinking of dressing up a tote bag with lace and buttons and adding a fabric pocket. That sounds pretty. Okay, back on track we go. We are back on track, I should say. So let's see. Yesterday, our make along ended. So you have until the 9th of May to send me pictures. I didn't get any I didn't get any at the beginning of this month so that I could make a video for last month. So there is no March make along, monthly makes, excuse me. There is no March monthly makes video. So if you did something for Easter, or if you finished a project, or if you started a new project and you want to let us know about it, us as in the viewers, send me an email with your pictures, that is, at laurasyarntalk@gmail.com. That's laurasyarntalk at gmail.com. COM. I think you know what the dot is. I hope you do. Oh yeah, she did go through, didn't she? I have a knot. A knot, a knot, a knot. A big knot, knot. It's not a knot. No, it's a knot. It's definitely a knot. It was just my other piece of. Oh, well, that helped. I know I have a tail floating around here somewhere. I sort of need to find the tail again because it would be helpful to get the tail out of my way. Oops, try that part. Try that part. No, 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 no. That part, that part. There we go. Okay. Okay. Up, 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 up. What you doing, BB? To do? Yeah, I brought my snack over because I haven't had anything to eat since 3:15. Maybe it was almost 3:30 when I stopped eating my snack. So I'm kind of getting hungry. Well, somewhere at the end of this black yarn, black and white, black and cream, is a tail. And if I could find the tail, I might be able, I found the tail finally, might be able to untangle this mess. So I'm just going to sit here and squeak my chair, which I know just makes us all feel so happy. Venus thinks you are having fun with that yarn. Well, she knows I am because I tell her it's mine. Stay out of mom's yarn. Oh, good. It untangled itself. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That helps me get through this part even easier. What are you doing? What are you doing? You can go sit on that chair. You don't need to sit on this chair. You can't sit in my lap. I have too much stuff in my lap right now. That's what she wants to do. She wants to sit in my lap, which would effectively keep me from crocheting, period. Ha 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 ha. No, Mom, you are not going to crochet today. Ha 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 ha. Stop licking the bags. I'm not going to open them just for you anyhow. Okay, so let's see if I can crochet anymore. Hey, 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 you can sit over there. Stop licking my bags of food. I don't need your germs. I don't need your kitty germs. Oh, I forgot my horn. Where's my horn? Chris has got to sit in front of my bun. It's not really a bun, it's just up in a clip. I washed my hair today, so I put it up. If I put it up and leave it up for long enough time, then I can take it down and I have body and waves and curls in my hair. Oh, joy, which I don't have naturally. So I've been doing that more. And come spring and summer, I start to get too hot anyway, so up goes the hair. I got tired of wearing it in a ponytail. It has pointy ears and it goes by the name of Venus. The yarn, that is. It will be beautiful. Oh, my blanket? My blanket's gorgeous. I don't know how many people tell me that they're like, "Oh, that's beautiful blanket. Oh, that's just beautiful." And of course the brown looks black and everything's a little washed out. And then the black looks black, but the dark brown still looks black too. Dark brown right there. No, right there. Still looks brown too. I mean black too. Oh, I have so many people tell me that this blanket is beautiful. Hi, Venus. Hi, Venus. Hi, Venus. Uh-oh. Your hair with all that body. Oh, my hair will be beautiful. Oh, I forgot what I was talking about. Wait. No, you can't sit in my lap. No, you can't sit in my lap. You have to go. Thank you. Yes. I'll put a picture of my hair with all that body. I've taken pictures. So I'll put one out on the mhm, um, community page. I'll put one out on the community page. My hair with all that body because I have such thin, fine hair, and it's usually straight. And if I brush it when it's wet, forget it, it's straight. And I only finger comb it when it comes out of the bun so that it loosens it up a little bit. You're making dinner or washing dishes. I'm not going to put the picture out till we're done here. So, whoops. I don't know what I'm going to have for dinner. What? You can't sit in my lap. Nope, nope, nope. You cannot sit in my lap. I can't crochet if you're in my lap. Go on. Somebody's trying to sit down again. I know you love the table. I know you do. Get your feet up there. Thank you very much. Venus. She's effectively trapped my yarn. Venus, I know and I love you. I do, but this is not your time. Currently having a doozy of a thunderstorm, huh? We were supposed to have a doozy yesterday, but the doozy was last week in the end. We had um, quarter size to baseball size hail in some parts around here. I don't remember hearing any hail, but I did sleep through most of the storm anyway, because it would have been through my sleeping time. So, hello, Suzanne. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to say hi to everybody. Hi, Sue. Hi, Lynette. Thank you all for being here. I'm sorry, I'm only 22 minutes late. And Miss Cindy, Lulu's treasure trove, was here waiting, and I didn't get on before she left, but that's all right. That's all right. And now my stomach is trying to tell me I need to eat. So I'm just going to sit here and crochet. And I just lost my string. Where'd it go? There it is. So let's go under there. And let's go, whoop, don't have to go through that one. And I think we'll go through this one. And what's next? What's next? Come on, you guys. Work with me, not against me. There we go. What's next? Hum, 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 hum. Ah, well, that didn't work. I'll go through this one. Okay. Now can I go through this one? Oh, because it's, yeah, okay. That doesn't apply anymore. Okay, we'll go through that one. Uh-oh, what happened? There we go. And then looks like I got to go through this one. Okay. Back through this way. And through which one? Which one? Which one? This one. I knew it would show itself. Oh, not that one. Back to this one. Oh, drat. That's from that other. No, this is the one I was trying to get out of the way here. There we go. There's that one. Ho hum, ho hum, ho hum, ho hum. Looks like it's all wound around itself down here. Hello, Divergent Crafter. Thank you for being here. Okay, come on. I'm just dealing with a big old knot. I'm not talking about a lot right now, just dealing with the big old knot. Okay, that didn't help as much as I'd hoped. Fun, I was looking for my hook when it was in my spool of thread. Yep. Okay. Let's see if I can get it through here. That would be one step closer. Oh, and then through here. Nope. And there's the problem right there. I found the problem. But I have a big ball of yarn that's the end of the yarn. Hi, Cool Gamer 2. Thank you for being here. Okay, where is, oh, that's not bad, not bad. Here we go. Getting closer. Looky there, I found the end. Now I gotta untangle it from this part. Oop, 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 oop. I got caught on my wrist. Ow. And unhooked. Yay. Always have to ball up the last bit of yarn, never fails. Yeah, oh, I know it. I'm not going to worry about it too much now that I got it undone. Put it up here because the next ball of yarn, the next skein of yarn's already up on the table. But yeah, totally, I get that. I don't remember. I think that one's almost gone now too, isn't it? Okay, almost gone. Nah, not quite so much. Oh, I'm just working on my moss stitch blanket. This is the blues and greens blanket. It's a rectangle. You're looking at the belly. Not all of my hands are on the same side though, so there's some on the other side too. Oh, I almost lost my stitch. It's just leftover yarn. That's how it started anyway. It had blue or green in it. Although I did do one pink and one pink purple, and it was just a little teeny ball of yarn. And I shouldn't have, but that's all right. I did. It was also at the beginning before I had really made up my mind exactly what I was doing. So I just said, okay, that's it. No more pink or purple, specifically pink or purple. Now, this one has some purple in it right there. You can't tell, it looks blue, but that one has some purple in it, but it's mostly blue and green or blue and teal. So it fits into my pink, not pink, purple. That's my blanket that's pink and purple. It fits into the theme of blue and green, because this blanket's theme is blue and green. And I don't know how big this thing's going to get. I haven't decided, but I've got a lot of yarn left to go through, so we'll see how it turns out when I get done, or if I have to decide to quit before it's done. You never know. But we're just going to watch it grow. This is the one I take on my bus rides. So I was working on it on my way home. And so I usually get a chance to work on it for about 15 or more minutes twice a day. It just depends, because I take the little door-to-door bus. They pick me up at the curb and they drop me off at the curb. And then it reverses to come home. They pick me up at that curb and drop me off at this curb. So yeah, just working on my bus ride blanket, hoping to get it closer to ready. I'm not sure who it's going to yet. Or exactly what I'm going to do with it yet. Sometimes it's a couple, 2, 3 years before I know. I'll meet somebody and I'll be like, oh, that's the person that project goes to. Sometimes, sometimes I finish it first, except for the ends. And sometimes I even get the ends done too, but not always. And then it goes in my not quite done bag. Not quite done. I gave away a lot of stuff a few Christmases ago. I sat there and I took care of all the ends, and then I wrapped them up and gave them away. So I really have nothing left that would be a gift at this point. Most everything that I have left in my bag to finish the ends in is stuff that's for me, or in some cases, an unidentified, uh, an unfinished, a UFO, unfinished object. And in a few cases, I may have to rip them out because I can't find the instructions anymore. I know I have the instructions to that market bag somewhere. I know I didn't get rid of it. I just got to find it. And right now, with my situation, it could be anywhere. It could be anywhere, but it's got to be either in my stuff or in a box, because that's my life right now. It could be anywhere. Weaving in the ends is your nemesis. Yes, it is. We've discussed this before. It most certainly is. You know, when I was knitting, and I do it occasionally, but more often than not, I just sort of do a little half knot and then keep going. But I used to weave weave in the ends as I was knitting, in particular, the ones I could anyway. And then I did what I did when I was crocheting to a smaller extent. But yeah, Laura doesn't like to do ends very well. Not Laura's favorite part of the craft at all. Okay, I have to rest my hand for a minute. Ironically, it's not this one that needs to rest, it's this one. Phew. What is it in here? 80 degrees? No, it can't be that warm. It doesn't feel that warm in the apartment. Phew. Excuse me. Okay. Whew. It's because I'm sitting underneath this acrylic. Ah, I got a nice little bit of wind from the air movement, that is, from the fan. Oh, that feels good. I can actually feel it now that I'm sweating, helping to cool my skin off. I should have put shorts on. I will spend extra to get larger skeins of yarn to have less ends. I hear that. I totally agree with that one. Of course, even then, you end up coming across a knot. I've got several of those in here where I've had to, I don't see any handy though, like this one. No, oh no, I know what that. Anyway, sometimes there's a knot, and so I leave a little bit of yarn, a loop of yarn, and then I try to get the knot out later and then weave in the ends. Hot flashes. Yes, Sue, but at the same time, not really, because I'm sitting underneath this acrylic blanket. I mean, it's past lap size now. It's past it. Power surges. Yeah, I like that one. Uh, um, and I think it's probably about 72 in the apartment. It's a beautiful day here today. Just beautiful. Blue sky, very light teasing wind, about 2 miles an hour or so. That's just an, my Stenley yarn has knots, that teeny tiny ones, yeah, where they don't leave too big ends behind. And they're knots you can trust to not come out. You like that? Because most of this stuff that I deal with has bad knots, and so I end up having to undo the knot because otherwise it would fall apart and cause me all sorts of problems. And we don't want that. Oh boy. What time is it? 5:18, huh? Okay. Come on. There you go. There it goes. There it goes. Spindly yarn, it's typically on one string or ply out of four, so not bad, and none have broke yet. Ah, there you go. Yep. I have had some yarn that did that. Not that it broke, mind you, but Well, actually, I did. I had used a knot that was in the yarn, and it looked small enough that I felt it was not going to stand out too much. So I went ahead and used it, and then it broke later. So uh, and I think I ended up taking out that project because, broken knot and all. Didn't that one didn't get very far. Um, yeah. Sorry, I'm getting really hungry. Oh, I still have a little more room. I thought I was closer to the end than I actually am. So let's do a few more stitches. Just a few more, just a few more. And it's falling off my lap. If I have to use a knot, I use the magic knot. Yeah. I I see. Oh gosh, I've seen all sorts of videos about that, and I watched a couple uh, people do them live, show how to do them live, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong because I can't get it to work, but that's all right. Almost to the end of this one. Go a little further. The most fragile yarn I've ever used was Angora. That one's pretty fragile, that's for sure. Okay, I can do at least one more. Not a whole stitch though. Okay. Well, I wonder if I can even find the middle of this skein of yarn. Ouch. Ouch. Oh, looky there, I found the middle. I had to take the whole thing. I had to take the whole core out of the middle to find the middle, to find the yarn end, but okay, I got it. All right, I don't want that to be messy. Come on. Come on, where are you? No, 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 no. Unhook yourself. My hook tries to get in the middle of business here. Oh, my chair has the squeakies. It really, really does. Enough to drive me crazy. Sometimes it does. All right. But it is so very soft. Yes, it is. It is nicely soft. I agree. All right, I'm going to leave that one out. We're going to pick this one up too. And we are going to double this. So I only have one string to sew in later, right here. Okay. Get back here. Just deftly work that little string right in there. Ha ha ha. Ha. Gotta go. All right. Bye bye. Oh, 15 more minutes. Can she make it without grabbing her snack? I'm gonna have to make it. And then grab my snack, eat some snack, and then think about what I'm making for dinner. Oh, I know what I want to make for dinner. Ooh, no, I can't do that right now because I forgot to take it out of the freezer. My fan's just slightly unbalanced. Every now and then, it makes me think it's gonna fall down. It won't. It just makes a funny noise every time. It's just slightly not in balance. Dinner equals food. Yep. Oh, what? I called it dinner. Some people call it supper. I was raised breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Bye, Sue. I'm falling asleep. Hmm. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Um, remember, if you finished a project, did an Easter project, or started a project, and it doesn't matter. Remember, I said project. It doesn't matter if it's with yarn or not. You can send me pictures, and they they will be included in the next monthly makes video. Okay, that's laurasyarntalk@gmail.com, where you send the pictures to, and then I will put together a video. I did not receive any pictures last month, so there will not this month, excuse me, early April, so there will not be a March monthly makes. Okay. Well, it's close enough to an hour, and I'm very, very hungry. So thank you all for being here. Thank you for watching. If you watched uh, after the live, I can't think of the right word. Sorry, I'm blanking. But anyway, hugs, kisses. See you next week. Bye.